Good morning, everybody. This is Charles with the Exodus Logistics Learning Centers, which features the Freight Broker one-on-one training for beginners, as well as the Dispatcher one-on-one training for beginners. And in each of those trainings, we have seminar trainings for one day, 1 to 2 hours, and we also have ongoing trainings, which are up to a year, which provides forms, documents, tools, resources, access to load boards, live trainings, live recorded trainings twice a week in each of those training types, and ebooks, glossaries, and much, much more. Today, I wanted to go on the dispatching side to give some information to our listening audience, either on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever we're going to post this recording. Today is Saturday, February 13th, 2021. Those who are listening, welcome. Today I want to talk about the dispatching one-on-one training for beginners. So if you are in the market or looking for something to do as far as a business, the transportation industry is here. It's not going anywhere. Freight is still moving, regardless of the country being, or the world for that matter, being in a pandemic, regardless of this country being in somewhat of a recession. Jobs are being lost. If you noticed, freight goods are still being delivered to facilities, to distribution centers, to grocery stores. Consumers are still shopping and purchasing items for their homes, goods and services, and things of that nature. So the transportation industry is not going anywhere. It's about, I think it's over $1 trillion annually across all of the modes of transportation, either air, maritime, which is sea, rail, and over the trucking side, on land, over the road. So, and then with over the road alone, the trucking side, it's about 700, close to 800 billion annually. So as a entrepreneur, someone with an entrepreneurial mindset, you would think, okay, well, this would be a good industry to get in if I'm looking to become an entrepreneur, a business owner, someone who wants to start a business in a particular industry that's there and available for me to grow in. You know, it's not going anywhere. It's not declining. It's rather increasing. So to be an independent freight dispatcher under our platform, and by the way, we have our seminar trainings today, Saturday, at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. For those who know very little, if anything, about being an independent freight dispatcher, we will show you our process of doing that, the things that we do, the things that we show you and teach you, and provide examples for you in order for you to understand from a very basics perspective. I try not to give you too much of the higher level jargon. I want you to come into the industry knowing the basics and then establishing a foundation from those basics in order to maintain and grow your business efficiently and effectively. So our seminar series, when you enroll in the seminar series, which are on Saturdays, 12 noon Eastern Time, you receive what's called a Dispatcher 101 Starter Kit. You receive 3 free ebooks. You receive a glossary. You receive the link to our Zoom portal to log into our Zoom room with the meeting ID and passcode. Within the starter kit, there are forms and documents that you need as a beginner and dispatcher. You need to know what they are. You need to see them to understand what they are for you to effectively be a dispatcher. And then we go over them in the order that we feel or we believe that you should know them in. So let's go to our screen, sharing my screen here. Seminar series, 1-day series. This is the month of February, so I'm having like sales and specials. In the seminar series, it was $99 to register. Now it's $75. Our ongoing series for the year is, the price was $399, and the single member and the 2-for-1 was $599. But I've taken $50 off of that, and the price is $349 single member and $549, I believe, 2-for-1. So those are our price points as it stands. So in our seminar series, which we're going to go over today, for those who registered and enrolled, you'll understand equipment types. You'll understand the techniques that we teach, the 4 techniques, and there will be more, of how to acquire carriers, what is a load board, how to navigate the load boards, what are the features of a load board, and what is the purpose of those load boards. What is a broker? How do you talk to brokers? What is that process? How to complete packets. What is a packet? What's a carrier packet, a setup packet? Booking loads, load planning for your carriers, invoicing your carriers. So these things we'll go over in a 1 to 2 hour seminar training in detail. Ask as many questions as you like. We prefer interactive training. If after you've registered for this seminar and you feel that you want more, you need more, you could use more for your business to grow, you can roll over into our ongoing training, which again is up to 1 year. The $75 at this point, the price $75, what you pay for the registered seminar, will be rolled into or deducted from the $349 as it stands if you're doing single member, and $549 if you're doing 2-for-1. So that $75 will be rolled into or deducted from the price of the ongoing training, whichever one you decide. In the ongoing training, what does that include? Well, our ongoing training, once you enroll there, you get a welcome email. And in the email, it has instructions and links to our back office setup, where you would input your email and a password that you create, so that you will have access to our back office tools and resources and all the forms and documents. Next, you have orientation. Orientation is where you would also download your ebooks and your glossary. We talk about business setup, the different legal structures, whether you're getting your EIN, your business license, and then either a sole proprietor, LLC, S Corp, however you structure your business. We have 4 specific training modules: carrier acquisition, loads or load boards, booking of loads, and invoicing. We do live trainings twice a week. Every live Zoom call is recorded. For the Dispatcher 101 trainings, it is Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do have a back office video, training videos library, where all of our recorded videos are stored there. We no longer post them to YouTube. We have over 150 plus free YouTube videos where people can go in there and learn as much as possible. But from, I believe, November till now, we've since just put our training videos in our back office for members only. We no longer post them on YouTube. We feel that there's more than enough content there. Again, we have the 3 free ebooks, the glossary of terms, basic terms, tools, resources, forms, and documents, and load boards. We have up to now, I think it's 9 load boards. And then our membership is up to a year. We've allotted that amount of time. We feel that it should not take that amount of time for a person to learn the basics of dispatching, but we've allotted that amount of time so you can have up to a year to access our resources and tools and forms and documents, because we're also constantly updating, changing, adding to, taking away, as we see that it'll benefit the platform and those who are members of the platform. So if you're interested in that, you can reach out to us at 757-515-1684, or you can email us at exoduslogisticsllc@yahoo.com. So that's the initial information I want to give you there. But let me go into a little bit, let me give you a taste of some of the things that you can expect in our platform. So again, we have our back office set up, we have our orientation, business set up, acquiring carriers, okay? So this is our first module. In the back office is carrier acquisition. We have content, PDF content about the module, and then we have a quiz about the module. We cover that. We have workflow, dispatching, and things of that nature. So I'll go over a little bit briefly. The first thing we want to do as a dispatcher is to have what's called a dispatcher agreement and a carrier profile. We go over that in module 1. We also go over other documents that you would need to have in your possession as a dispatcher. We also go over techniques that's used to acquire carriers. We also go over the equipment types that we start off with, 3 major equipment types that we start off with to acquire carriers, and why those equipment types are the best options initially. We do not limit those 3 equipment types. We just suggest that those are the best ones starting out for you, because those are the ones that you can acquire loads for the easiest and make the most money. So those are some of the things that we cover in module 1. Again, we do open question and answers on the module. We go over the quiz, and it's more of a family. So while you're learning there. So again, we cover dispatch agreements, the forms of that, what that entails. We cover the carrier profile. We cover other forms and documents that's needed by the dispatcher. We cover the equipment types that the dispatchers, independent dispatchers, focus on starting out. And we cover all the content in module 1 with quizzes with multiple choice, true, false, fill in the blank. So it kind of reinforces that learning curve for that module. We go over techniques of acquiring carriers, whether it's text campaigns, emails, cold callings, or physically visiting the locations of the truck stops. And then within a specific technique, let's say, for example, cold calling, we cover various resources we use to cold call. Truck search features of Trucker's Path, in addition to the Safer website, Quick Transport Solutions, the DAT directory, the registry of the FMCSA website. So these are 4 variations of the cold call category in module 1 of how to acquire carriers. So that's a lot of detail is broken down. It's explained in a way that everyone will get it. You'll have your proverbial aha moment where you'll understand it once it's explained to you in that way. Very detailed, broken down. I try not to leave any stone unturned, so to speak. So the goal of this platform is to help individuals. I'm trying to add value to the training platform, and this is just on the dispatcher 101 training for beginners side. The same philosophy, the same concepts, the same teaching styles are also on the freight broker 101 training for beginners side as well. But again, as a repeat, today is Saturday, February 13th, 2021. We are having a freight dispatcher 101 training for beginners seminar training today at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. It's actually not too late to come in and sign up for it. If you register before, I would say 11 a.m. Eastern today. This video is being recorded around 20 minutes to 7 a.m. So it's kind of early, and it will be posted so you guys can see it. But again, Module 1 is carrier acquisition, how to get carriers, which is the first thing you would need to focus on after you get your business established, after you get your license, after you get your back office material set up, your laptop, desktop, internet, phone, printer, perhaps, all of that set up, your business name, your EIN, LLC, however you structure that. Then the next thing you would need to do is going after carriers, getting them under a dispatcher agreement so that you can dispatch for them. Then how is that done? What techniques do I use? What techniques are effective? What techniques are proven? So we cover that. We go over those things in Module 1, Carrier Acquisition, under the Dispatcher 101 Training for Beginners ongoing training platform. So hopefully this information provided a little bit more insight into our platform. If you have any questions, you can reach me at 757-515-1684 or 757-695-9565, or you can email me at exoduslogisticsllc @yahoo.com or info@exodusdispatching@training.com. And that information will be in the description of this video. So will the link to the website. Also, if you're curious to know about past or current experiences we have in our ELLC services. ELLC stands for Exodus Logistics Learning Center. We have our video testimonials. You can click on that and get some video testimonials. We have regular testimonial content on our homepage where you can see the content. If you scroll down, you'll see our testimonials of people giving testimonials. So, okay, and the video testimonials are under our video testimonials page where you can actually hear individuals giving video testimonials. So click on the image and it gives the
hello guys, my name is
video testimonials of individuals speaking. Okay, so that's there under the video testimonial under ELLC services, but the trainings are under the Dispatcher 101. So look forward to hearing from you. Again, if you have any questions, if you're on the fence about it, if you have any questions, I am reachable. You can leave a voicemail or text. I try to get back to you within a 24 or within a 12-hour period, usually same day, at the very latest next day. So we are still in the process of considering our sub-dispatcher program as well. For those individuals who are members of our platform, you have to be an enrolled subscription-based member of our ongoing training. Sub-dispatcher is where we, the Exodus Dispatching and Associates dispatching side, acquire the carriers ourselves, and then we assign those carriers to members of our ongoing training who are having a difficult time initially finding carriers and need that assistance there to help them start dispatching and learning the process. And then over time, as they gain their own carriers while they're booking loads for our carriers, they can decide to branch away or stay on. When you dispatch for our carriers, we usually split the commission starting out, and then as you gain more experience and you've proven that you can maintain keeping our carriers running, we will raise that ratio of that commission split. So starting out maybe 50-50, and then 60-40, 70-30 will be a cap. The larger number goes to the sub-dispatcher. Okay, so 70% to you or 60% to you, and the smaller percentage goes to Exodus. So we're considering that as well. So again, thank you. Today is Saturday, February 13, 2021. We are having a Dispatcher 101 training seminar. We have about, I think, 6 people registered, so it's going to be a small group setting. It's not too late to register today. Hopefully, we'll get some more people in. To get there, you go to this page here, $75 Dispatcher 101 seminar 1 day. And then we have our Zoom trainings. Normally here you click to go into the Zoom training. If you were invited as a guest, I will let you in. Otherwise, it's only for members. And then our ongoing training is on this page right here. So hope to see you in one of our seminar trainings or to become a member in our ongoing training 1 day so you can learn to be an independent freight dispatcher. So take a tour also of our, if you click on the Dispatcher 101's page specifically, you can take a guided tour. These are the services that we have. And this is the way to connect to us. The different social media connections. We have YouTube channels for dispatcher and freight broker, Facebook groups and pages for dispatcher and freight broker, LinkedIn for dispatchers, Twitter and Instagram. And then our services under the Dispatcher 101 page is we have our Dispatcher 101 seminar, ongoing ebook specials. We do consultations outside of trainings. Those are extra costs for those services. And we also do referrals. So there's a lot of content to read and understand before you make an informed decision. I know some of you guys are doing some research into different trainings, which is a good thing. You want to make sure that you are able to get a trainer that's going to give you the value of what you invested in, and that you can reach and speak to and get questions answered, whether it's in the training or outside of the training. So just keep that in mind. It may not be us, and that's fine. I just want to make sure that you guys get what you paid for, so, and get the value. So, okay. Again, 757-515-1684 or exoduslogisticsllc at yahoo.com. Guys, have a great day. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you soon.